for you today. Unboxing slash review. And, well, I always put it on the splash screen. I don't know why I do. Maybe I should stop doing that so it'll be a surprise for you. But, yeah, today I got my Snout Spout in a couple days ago. Let him come in and warm up. So we're going to open him up. And kind of interesting that they did him as a Mattel Creations. I don't know why they do some this way and some the other. Not really sure, but it is what it is. So, yeah, as always, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all the new subscribers we've gotten over the last couple months or so. Really appreciate that. I should be posting more often. You know, beat the algorithm and all that, but I don't like posting just to post. I don't want to inundate you guys. I do have more stuff to post. Like, I've got a bunch that I haven't gotten around to yet. But yeah, support the channel. Like, share, subscribe. That's the easiest way, obviously. Comment down below. That's always awesome. Helps you beat the algorithm. And then check out the Etsy store. New stuff coming and going all the time. I've got a couple of the shirts that are in there. I designed them, came up with them. My favorite is the 8-Bit Heroes one. Check that one out. I like that. I put that together and I wear it. It's great. I want to get a couple others too. So, yeah, without further ado, let's check this out. Now, we got Snout Spout, the artwork, of course. Pretty sick. Now, Snout Spout was one that I've talked to a lot of people online that they were very psyched for. So, of course, I'm not sure if Mattel was just kind of going for the cash grab or wanted to make it special. He is an oversized character. So I guess it makes sense to do them like this. But, yeah, I'm not sure why they decided to go this route. Masterverse. Conforms to the safety requirements of ASTM FN963 or F963. Wow, that's a... Who gives a crap? Yeah, let's unbox this guy. So, I want you to see what's going on here. So yeah, some special boxing, which is cool. It's cool. Oh, well, they wrapped up his spout. You want to do that. You definitely want to keep your spout wrapped. Don't want to run into any problems there. Ooh, cool. We get some rather interesting. Ooh, we're going to see them in the future. Oh, yeah, we need an action figure of her. Oh, Lady Slither? Is it? I forget. I've got Classics King Hiss. He's just balls. So I don't know if I see myself getting another King Hiss, but I guess I could have said that about Snout Spout too. So these are his accessories. They come in here. He's got his axe, extra pair of hands, backpack, thingamabobber, more thingamabobbers. Let's check those out first. We always like to do that. I did see, let's lower this down a little bit. Going down. So yes, as I was starting to say, I have seen a couple of people talk about his arm breaking and snapping. So we're going to be careful with that. We don't want that to happen. So got this nice box with, again, I guess they're trying to get away from plastic, using more papery stuff. Who cares? His backpack, some hoses. Looks like it's supposed to hold water, but obviously I don't think it does. That's the one, not the one thing, but that's one thing I do miss is the gimmick that they all had, right? Oh, these are nice and rubbery. Okay, so these should bend well. I think I know where these are going. Get a pretty good idea. There's two of them. And then we've got his axe. Now that's a beastly axe. It's big. It's one color, right? No two-tone. Got some nice brass knuckles on the front of that thing. You know, in case this sharp blade wasn't enough, you could punch somebody in the face with that. Yeah. And in here is probably an extra pair of hands, I'm guessing. Let's check it out. Oh, it's more than just hands. Okay, I stand erected. So we've got, his water spray. Ah, cool. Another Hote. Okay. And then got a couple fists. Okay. Get this up here so I can see it. So it's going to be like him shooting water out of the end of his nose. That's cool. Since he doesn't actually shoot water. Cool they did that. We'll definitely see that. Got fists. As you know, I like leaving the grippy hands on. I'm old school like that. But yeah, don't do that. Yeah, maybe I'll hold on to it. Might want it. Okay, moving to the side. I'm going to use that in a moment. Bring the spout, bring Snout Spout back. Okay, he lifts out of here quite nicely. It's a nice box, it really is. And, oh, lots of twists. But again, it's more paper-based, less twist tie. I guess, you know, it's probably better overall. I have no idea. It's probably better than reusable twist ties. They're paper-based ties, whatever, I guess. I wouldn't call myself, I don't know. I'm not a hyper, what you call it, environmentalist, but I'm also, you know, I also don't want to be a waster type of person, right? So you can be in the middle. You don't have to be hard to one side, as it were. For example, I'm not, you know, I'm not going to say you shouldn't drink out of a paper cup and that it's evil to do so, but I'm also not going to sit there and say, oh, we need to use paper straws, because that's just stupid. Honestly, paper straws are lame. Okay, let's check this guy out. Let's get his sleeve off here. I'm glad they did that. Oh, this is flexy. It's flexy. I should have had classic Snout Spout here. Now, he feels pretty, I don't know if loose is the right word, but he's not as stiff as he looks, okay? Like, that looks like it's glued shut. That's weird. I'm not going to force that. This is where I saw somebody snap theirs, was on the elbow. So again, I'm not going to force it, because I know some people will be like, well, how can you do a review if you don't force it? Okay, you take yours and you force it and break it. I'm not going to do that. It's stiff, so I'm going to leave it that way. Now his eyes, ooh, do I have? Yeah, so he's got this in the back, so you can light up his eyes. Let me see, do I have a flashlight? Oh, I always got a flashlight kicking there somewhere. Need a smaller one, but oh yeah. This flashlight's like way too bright. Need a smaller one, but you get the idea. You get the idea. And actually, I should probably have this light on. Hold on. Oh, wow. It makes a world of difference. I should have had that on in the last video I did too. Duh. But, yeah, he stands well. I feel like he's a little taller, right? So if we bring this back up a little bit. There we go. Let's get that out of the way, and we compare him to, say, Manny Faces. He is a little taller, like what, a head taller than Manny Faces. So, if you haven't seen my Manny Faces review, go back and look at my list. He's on there. Overall, great figure. Okay, so we get some fun accessories here. And guess what? There's no instructions that tells you how to put the accessories. There are a couple pictures on the box that I'm looking at. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. So, what we'll have is we'll put this on his back. Okay. I think this just kind of plugs in there one way or another. This all comes off, by the way, but I'm not going to take it off because I don't really want it. It's hard plastic, and this is a little gummy. So it should go in. I have to spit on it. That's another whole conversation. And we have then got these. So get this hose. Goes like this. I'm not an engineer, but it just makes good sense. This goes in the bottom. Bloopity bloop. Bloopity bloop. Oh yeah, so cool. So cool. Same thing on that side. Oh, you've got a couple different options here. Yeah, so you could, if you wanted to, well, I was going to say you could have it go there, but I don't think that would really work too well. Got the back of his head, which is different. Again, this is like a new, oops. Oh, I think his ears moved. Stairs move. Oh my gosh. His tusks turn. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm geeking out over here. So anyways, I'm going to move that for now. I'm going to take his head off because it looks like it could come off easy enough, but I don't really see any need to. All right, this makes the ultimate, not the ultimates, but the old classics one looks stupid. I see why he was a few extra bucks. All right, so he's got some extra accessories and stuff like that. So I see why he was a few extra bucks. The price of everything these days is so expensive. But so do you need to put all the hoses on him? No, you don't have to. Should you? Again, up to you. I think having one on each side might be a bit much. But I'm doing it. And this is the water pressure. Not sure how I feel about that. But yeah. Okay. So let's check him out. So we have got your standard articulation. Again, you know I don't usually go crazy on the articulation and check it all out, but I'm going to, because we get the rotation there, we get the rotation up to the hip, we get the knee that bends, but this one isn't bending, so we're going to bend this knee, right? Double knee, got that. He's got steel toe boots, which he should. He's a firefighter. He has articulated tusks, articulated. Oh wow, this like completely articulates. Check that out. You can bend it up so you can be like, all right. Pretty cool. I am impressed, Mattel. I am impressed. I think they did a good job with this guy so far. Could he use more paint apps? Yeah, absolutely could use more paint apps. They all could. It's kind of the Masterverse line. They could all use more paint apps, but the articulation, pretty boss on this guy, what he can do. Oh, we forgot about his water effect. Can't wait. All right, so give you like, he's all. There we go. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Okay. Again, this, yeah. Okay, this is water pressure gauge, whatever. It's very loose right here, honestly. His hips are pretty loose. Wow, is that like a weird ball joint in there? Interesting. Guy's a little bigger than the rest. And then, of course, he's got his axe. Excuse me while I axe you a few questions. And again, the axe is pretty badass because, I mean, it just is. They kept the same general theme as the old one, the old axe. You know, those hips are, honestly, the hips are kind of annoying me a little bit, just because of the way they are. But I really want to get a shot of him out by a fire or something. I feel like that's almost required. But I definitely feel like with the artwork that's on here, that's on this this box, there's a lot of like snake this, snake that. I think we're going to see Snake Men coming soon, especially when we look at what we got here, which I don't know, that's just a sick background. We're going to see some cool stuff. I have to say, Masterverse is doing a pretty good job overall. I think if they could do the same paint apps as classics, there would be no doubt. I mean, I think they'd be 10 times better, but you'd be paying a lot more. So, yeah. And I know some people go in for Origins. Not my thing, you know. In fact, I'm thinking of selling off all my vintage and just keeping my classics and my Masterverse, because I don't know, I don't play with the vintage, I don't pose the vintage, think they'll probably make their way onto my eBay page pretty soon. Little bits at a time. Found my old vintage Ninja Turtles. Gonna load those up too. Gotta make room. Gotta make room. But anyways, that's another whole story there. But you tell me, did you get Snout Spout? What do you think? I know a lot of people were psyched for him. A lot of people were, before he officially was on the store, people were talking about him because they'd seen him, some pictures from like one of the toy conventions or something like that, and they really liked the look. So you tell me, what do you think? Cool? Nah? Awesome? Did you get him? What do you think? Yeah, leave me your thoughts down below. My thoughts are, he's pretty cool. He's got some neat features. He's a little bit bigger. I think he's gonna fit it. I like the fact that he is bigger because he's an elephant-ish guy. And I feel like the old Snout Spout was always just this short little guy with this big elephant head. And yeah, I could probably just ramble on and on and on for another 20 minutes. But again, I like him. I think he's pretty cool. Is he perfect? Are there things that you could change? There are absolutely things you could change. But overall, I think it's a good job. Good job, Mattel. Thanks for building them. And thank you for stopping by. As always, like, share, subscribe. Check out the Etsy store. And hope to see you next time. See ya.